layers. We have, I'm sorry for touching the camera, but I can't delete anything because I can't reach the keyboard in this setup. Anyway, now we have 4 layers, and put this one left or right, these a bit more to the center, this one a bit louder, this one too, and these a bit more quiet. Okay, and I think like that we have a pretty good balance on with 2 layers per ear. Oh, and I'm starting at the end. That's not what I wanted. And of course, now I can add whispering. Now I can do anything else because my hands are now free. Wow. There's a wonderful rain of leather tapping is happening. And I must say, layering is really my favorite ASMR technique. It's just so amazing how good it can sound. I was breathing in there during the recording. Yeah. I'll play each of the layered sounds once at the end, I think, so you can just hear them once again. Or maybe I'll add them. We'll see. Anyway, let's open a new one and let's go with. I'm not fully closed oil, but relaxed. There has to be a leak somewhere. My hands shouldn't get oily when I touch this. I'll give it a look after the video. Let's hope it's not going to do anything. Oh, sorry. So, this is the sound that we'll be layering now. And we'll start right now. This was the first layer, and really without much to say, let's just add a second layer immediately, and then we can start the fun. as much as last time. Probably sounds better. Okay, let's try this. I can also make everything a bit more quieter. Once again, if you want to only hear the layers, you should probably skip forward to the end. I will probably make them kind of the goodbye tingles and maybe some lights added, and you can hear them there for only the layers without my stupid voice meddling. Okay, what do you think of that? Did you enjoy that? I think that was good. Next we will do hand sounds, although my hands are now a bit oily, maybe I should have planned that a bit better. And then afterwards we'll do mouth sounds, mouth sounds, mouth sounds. Okay, that's the first layer. And I just enjoy playing with that. We'll add a second layer. Sorry, we'll add a second layer now. Although my hand already stopped kind of whatever. Let's go. The problem with layering is, of course, that if one layer has someone who, for example, breathes in heavily, like, then you can hear that over and over again, but I just think it's funny. We'll add another layer of hand sounds. Yeah, it's simple as that. Let's just add another layer. first let's give it a short listen, and then I'll add the right and left ear stuff later. So this is now all in the middle, so all monotone. Not monotone, is it? It's all in mono, so you won't hear it stereo. Everything left and right ear is the same. And now we'll start and finding out what could be where. Already super long for my videos, or kind of long, not super long, but kind of long. So we'll do a layer of mouth sounds, and we'll have the other layers just be a little late. So it's kind of like an echo. You'll see what I mean. Let's just start the layer of mouth sounds that we'll use. Sometimes looks super weird. Okay, so now we will just copy, of course, this layer and add it into the program 4 times, and we'll just move it a bit, and I will put it on your ears differently. So the first layer is we're not gonna put one fully on each ear this time, so they'll each have both ears, but let's do this. Maybe these a bit more quiet. Okay, this could work. Let's start here. Now you'll hear where they all begin. I'm gonna start at the beginning, and then you can always hear the repetition that something is gonna come back. You'll see what I mean. It all starts with super annoying. Sometimes I use that, and when I do, you can always hear me breathe, and then it's like I breathe in 4 times. next to each other, you know. So like here, and then we'll have another gap roll having this. And then we'll have another one doing this. And the last one doing this. Let's hope that works. We'll see. Anyway, I'll play you each of the layers once, and then once all of the layers together. Let's see how that sounds. So let's start with what was hopefully hands out, no, the wallet. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll just play these and then I'll fade the video out. So I hope you enjoyed that, and